your awareness bar.
Oh,
Let you know if you sense danger or anything of that nature. If you're coming into something.
gotcha.
All right. So, since we do have everybody here, on your last journey, you guys managed to take out uh, Iskoff, an individual who was from a different plane of existence who was controlling Kane um, due to the cursed bow. Uh, you guys made quick work of him, and after banishing it, you realize that Kane was still tied to him. Grizzly laid the final blow into Kane with a divine sword of unknown power, and Kane said his final wishes before he passed away. With the cult seemingly destroyed, you guys realize that you guys have a small bit left, as you're unsure about whether or not Isaac is what his purpose in all of this is. And Malazar is still lingering around. Whether or not he has any other minions, that's to be uh, found out later once you catch up to them. As you know, they are still lingering about. You guys head back to the home base where you guys start to see a lot of thunder and lightning uh, within the Neverwinter woods as it started to grow even more so than the last time Sildar spoke about it. As you guys woke up the very next morning. Before that, actually, yeah, as you guys had a nice encounter with a demon who did make he made an agreement with you guys. You guys paid up for Wall's safety due to Zeno's reckless actions, whether or not you call it reckless, and that's to be discussed. However, when you guys woke up the next morning, you guys got a note from Santi saying that Falcon wished to speak to all of you immediately. You guys made your way there, and when you made your way there, you Falcon informed you guys of the details that was going on. Especially when he started to look up and notice that the anchorites of Talos want his head. He has paid you guys to, well, not yet. He has promised you guys that he will pay you to go and investigate what's going on in a certain map, location on a map. And so as he went in to go get that map, you guys noticed that the thunder and lightning started to intensify within a certain stagnant area. Um, as you looked up, and a lightning bolt ran down, and you guys saw what appeared this elemental named Yancy Ben who asked for Falcon. Uh, with a fury of rage, he deafened the area with the sound of a thunder clap. Falcon raced out knowing what was going on, and he attacked Yancy Ben, which his arrows just simply went through him. Uh, Knowing that he was a little bit on the edge of dealing with this by himself, you guys saw a flaming sword pierce Yancy Bin from afar within the encampment itself, within his lodge, and you guys saw Logan appear, who told you guys that they would take care of this issue. Uh, Falcon threw the map. I guess I'm just gonna say he threw it to Wall, and Wall grabbed it, and you guys made haste towards the map location area. And as you guys are running through the fields, uh, you guys immediately feel something awkward as when you are walking through and you advance, as you guys start to feel the ground start shaking, signaling the onset of something unnatural. You wonder if this is due to the anchorites performing whatever ritual they're doing. However, as you look up, you guys see a vivid light of almost like a laser beam pierce the air. And this is what you see. And as you see that, wait a second, you see this vivid green aura streaking across the sky, unmistakable sign of supernatural forces at work. And the eerie light, as you see it, it leaves this ethereal energy amidst the whispers of the forest. You guys hear something very, very far away, near the ocean, near Fandolin and next to where the high road is. As you guys are going through the forest, you do realize you're on high elevation. Perhaps in order to see what's going on as the clouds surround you, um, you can either continue on your destination or see where that light just struck. Would anyone like to climb a tree to see what's going on for a better perspective?
I I can try to attempt that. But the
Okay.
barbarians might be better. Is it a
Anyone?
dex?
Who else wants to? Yeah, it would be I'm gonna say either acrobatics or athletics with this one.
Um, I'll take a look.
All right.
You said athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So Zeno, you turn to your party and you'll say, you kind of shout over Alora, who first states that she wants to climb up the tree. Uh, Not hearing her, she attempts to do it, which she's making steady progress. However, you grab onto the tree and with one hand you lift yourself up, grabbing on to each like just you're just digging your fingers straight into each bark and you just lift yourself up all the way to the top. As you lift
Partnership.
yourself all the way up to the top, you see in the far edge of like where the ocean stands a lighthouse suspended in the air. And it looks like that's where the green beam of energy hit. Overwhelmed by the spectacle, you then crawl back down and let your party know what you see. What do you guys do?
Was there anything else that you saw?
No, I just see a lighthouse floating in the air.
That's strange.
Not typically behavior you associate with lighthouses, is it?
I would say.
Is it somewhere that we would like
As
to
you
check out?
guys,
Oh, sorry.
you realize it would take several days to get over there, actually. You know that the lighthouse presumably poses another obstacle. However, you're close to where your destination is, as you guys are right over here. And that lighthouse that was just struck by a laser is all the way over here.
Do we have anywhere else that we need to go right now? Don't believe we do.
Besides the
Don't have any
location on
other.
your map that Falcon just told
Yeah.
you guys about.
Other than stopping the
Oh,
anchorites.
yes. Well, do we have a path to go there? Okay.
Yes, so you realize you do have a path as you guys are following Wall as he has the map.
Okay.
Whether or not you trust his instinct to know where to go on the map, that is to be debated. However, Grizzly does with his keen eye uh does look at the map overall. Like he starts to linger around, and he looks at the map occasionally, and just to make sure Walls are going on the right path, and you guys are. So as you guys are continuing going there, as you guys do realize that that is another issue that you're gonna have to take care of later, dealing with that lighthouse. You guys
Or
notice that the rain stops as you get closer. And as you're getting closer to the destination, you start realizing that you hear and see this, like you start to see firstly autumn leaves start slowly falling down. The nature of what you're seeing starts to change around you the closer you get, as the thunder dies off. And as it dies off, you hear the sound of peaceful nature as you're in the forest. You look back, you realize when you look into the sky, you look back and you see that the clouds are stationary right above where Falcon Lodge is. And as you draw closer within the location of the map, you guys spot a two-story manse, all but hidden beneath thorny ivy. The large house sits atop of a 6-foot high stone foundation. You see that there's a main entrance with a balcony above it. And you start to look around and you see pumpkin patches that grow in certain areas. That's what you see. You also spot boars around the pumpkin patches, eating the pumpkin. And give me a second to load up the map. As you guys approach this place, you start to wonder what's truly inside that house that Drefna's team have seen in this area. You're more than freely able to walk around.
Can I cast animal speak on myself to talk to the dogs?
But before you do, I want to
Yeah.
just Grizzly wants to warn the party that anchorites are known to turn into boars as one of their more common shape-shifting things. So be careful around the boars.
I'll make sure to keep my guard up.
All right. Well, guess I'll just cast an animal speak on myself.
And we're no longer pretty much in stealth mode, so we
Oh,
have
we are in
to
stealth
go.
mode right now.
No. We're no longer. We're not really in stealth mode, so
Right. I mean, that's what I figured.
we'll have to
So
confront them.
doesn't hurt to just talk to them. So I look at the boar and I say, "Hey, boar, what's going on? Who lives in that house?"
The boar continues to eat the pumpkin seeds as it doesn't pay any attention to you as you're a little far away.
Hey, hey, I know you can hear me. I'll give you some dry rations if you tell me who lives in that house.
The boar turns its head to you as you hear it snorting. It looks at you.
I don't know who lives here.
Oh,
Let me
have,
eat.
wait. Before you start eating, have you seen anyone else here?
Don't know. Don't care. Other boars.
Can I roll an insight check on him to see if the boar's lying?
Yep.
Yeah, I know you're lying, you piece of shit. I'm gonna find out about you. I guess I don't know. I believe.
You're not sure whether or not it seems like you're just having a normal conversation. You can't really tell from the boar's expression, as in it's not really leaving any type of expression for you to read. What it tells you is what you get.
Mm. Well,
It goes
I,
back to eating.
I tried.
I have animal friendship potion, but I don't know if it'll actually befriend the boar. It just shows us that we mean no harm.
I mean, we kind of mean it no harm
Mm.
now, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he's willing to talk to me.
I count at least 8 of them, but I don't trust them.
Do you want to take a shot off at one of them and see what happens?
No, only if they attack us first.
All right.
Let's scout around.
You don't want to hurt anything innocent.
Shall we investigate the house?
Sure. We'll wait for the other two to come back, I guess.
Are we not gonna look in side windows or uh just go up to the front?
I don't know, Grizzly, what are you thinking?
As
So
you
this
guys stare at the house, give me a perception check.
Ooh.
Wall.
1 second, my thing is freezing up. There we go.
All
Well,
right. So Grizzly and Wall, you guys realize that, surprisingly, so as you were surveying the surrounding house, you realize that there are vines stretched around the part of the house, much like kudzu, like how it sticks onto certain houses after age. You realize, however, uh, these bottom windows are boarded up. You can't see inside the house from there. However, there are other areas that you can look inside.
Well, shall we take a look in?
We can try, but the boars are around the base of the house, so be careful.
We don't want to draw their attention.
Plus, they're temperamental beasts at the best of time.
Looks as though there's some lack of boars in the back.
Is there anything suspicious about the front stoop of this house?
From what you see that you see vines stretched along it. Not along the door, however. Laura, you notice that when you were in the back over here, the door is broken. This looks like
Oh,
it's been bashed through from the back.
dang.
Looks like you see an entrance that you can make from there.
I'll creep up to the window and peek in from the bottom.
As you peek in, you see a boar licking blood in what it appears to be a reddish color. It seems
Yeah,
to
I
be
see all
licking it.
smashed furniture and bloody footprints as well. I'm just gonna step away. The trees back here have all been cut down too, and there's a few mounds, burial mounds? Don't know. All right. Where are y'all? I can't know that myself.
Do the
Yeah,
vines look like they've been cut away from the door?
quietly.
No, they're
The
not on the
vines?
door. They're on the
Oh,
they're on the house, but they're not on the door. The door is clear.
Yeah, that's why I was asking if it looked like somebody had cut them away or cleared the door.
No,
Okay.
yeah, no, they're not like it's like they didn't even grow on the door.
all right. I'll whisper. Everyone, there's a broken side door entrance. When I looked in, I saw a boar licking bloody footprints or licking blood off the ground. Furniture inside's been smashed as well. We should maybe investigate. I think these boars are up to no good. And as you said, they might be in disguise.
That sounds suspicious. Hmm.
You can
We
roll
should
an investigation uh, if you're trying to look for any traps. The door looks pretty normal to you, and you don't sense any danger coming from the door itself.
check the house to see if there's survivors. If there's blood, that means there's injuries.
Right. There's a open side door if we don't want to deal with this door. It's been broken down.
We could go and maybe take the side door just to be on the safe side. We don't want to draw attention here.
Lead the way.
Is it the front door locked? Have you tried the handle?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
But if you think the side door's safer, I'll trust you.
Seems there's a lot more ruckus going on over there. The house, so maybe this one would be. However, if it requires force to get open, then we could just take the side door.
All right, I'll pry the door handle then, since there's some hesitance about going back around.
All right.
All right. So, as you reach for the door handle, you see the boar as it's licking the blood. It turns to you and it begins to charge straight at you. As it's charging straight at you, you realize that the vines, as immobile as they were, they stretch at your hand and try to grab you. Give me a dexterity check, please. All right, so you're able to swiftly move your hand as soon as the vines try to grab you from the left side right here. And the boar is still charging. What do you do?
Dive out of the way, opposite the vines.
All right. As you do dive out the way, the boar lunges out and you see that it stops and looks left and right. And as it does that, Zeno, give me a perception check. You are not surprised. As the boar you were talking to, Zeno, turns into an anchorite. And so does one that you see up north. And they are about to attack. Because none of you guys were surprised, everybody rolls initiative.
I knew it. I knew we should attack them.
I think if they were innocent.
Shantia wouldn't have looked kindly on us attacking innocent animals.
You notice that this boar in front of you has not turned into an anchorite. Whether or not it was being protective of whatever it was eating in there as it was disturbed, that is to be debated. All right, let me roll for initiative. All right, you in combat. Grizzly, it's your turn. What are you going to do?
Zeno, do you think you could convince your boar friend here to not attack us?
Sure I can if I can talk to him. Yes.
All right, because I knew you cast your spell, so
Yep.
I was gonna leave that to you. All right, go. I'm gonna try to put a couple of arrows into the anchorite to the south.
Okay.
I wish he had been injured. That's only 13 damage,
Okay. So he
and
takes 13 points of damage.
then the second shot. All right,
Oh, swings wide.
that's gonna be me.
All right, Alora, you're up.
All right. Step out. And I'll target the. I only see one of them from where I am. So
You
target
do.
that one and cast Tasha's Mind with.
Should have deleted this. You can actually see this.
Oh, thank you.
You can actually see her on the balcony. There's another.
Oh, okay, got it. All right, in that case, I will upcast Tasha's Mind with on both of them.
All right, I gotta make some intelligence saving throws. Oh man, they need like a 17. Fails. Fails. All right, they both fail.
Oh, okay. Nice.
All right, and they both take 8 points of damage.
And otherwise, I will quaff a potion of animal friendship.
All right,
Or unless that's a full action.
it's a bonus action.
Okay, got it. Alright.
All right. Just know if you're trying to talk to him or anything like that, that will take an action.
Oh yeah. I can't talk to
So-
them. I just
Yeah.
show I mean no
Oh
harm.
yeah, you just have the animal handling to calm him down. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so if that is the end, it is now the anchorite's turn. As the anchorite looks at you, Alora, and he casts lightning bolt. Give me a dexterity saving throw. You pass.
Oh,
You
okay.
only take 11 points of damage.
Alright.
All right, that is the end of that turn. Zeno, it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
All right. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to talk to the boar, as it looks like it's maybe confused or
So
irritated.
if you're doing that and you're trying to if you're trying to calm it down or anything, that will take an action.
Okay, that's fine. I try to calm. I look at the boar and says that we're not here to harm you.
Give me an animal handling check, please. You need to see a 14 or higher.
Nope.
The boar looks at you as it snorts, and you realize it's gonna still try to attack you.
Well then, it was worth a shot. Zeno's gonna go into rage.
Okay.
All right, and that's the end of Zeno's turn.
All right, Wall, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna go and move out a little bit. Try to get better view. And then I'm gonna go and try to make my way towards the one over there on the top right. Or at least attempt.
All right.
And then I'm also
Yeah,
gonna
that pumpkin
rage.
patch is rough terrain, so.
Yeah. Oh,
All
did
right.
I move too much on it?
No, you didn't move on it at all. That's
Oh,
why,
oh,
yeah,
oh.
your speed is fine.
Okay, yeah, and then I'm gonna rage on myself.
All right.
See what we get. Four.
Let me see. What's 4 again? So for 4, maybe just to tell you. See your wild surge. Magic infuses in your weapon. It's got light property basically. If the weapon leaves your hand, it repairs in your hand at the end of your current turn.
Nice.
So it's force damage you do.
Gotcha. Definitely. And so actually, yeah.
You can
If
throw
I
it with
throw
20,
it, yeah.
yeah.
So I'm gonna throw it then at the anchor right there.
All right. 20, is it 20 feet? 20 feet? It's 25 feet.
Oh shit! I'm just out of range. If I throw it, then it's the disadvantage, right?
It's disadvantage. Yeah, you can
It's
still
still-
take the.
Yeah.
You realize he's not really wearing any type of armor except for hide.
Mm.
If you guys have seen these guys plenty of times.
Okay then. I'm gonna roll then. So what should I roll? Just a normal attack.
Okay. Disadvantage because it's more than we're out of range.
Okay. That's funny.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So it just misses as you throw this sword. See that the anchorite ducks down.
Yep. That'll be it for me then. Sword should come back. Yep. That's it.
All right. Next up is the boar, who looks and charges at Grizzly, who opened the door, and he tries to use his tusks against him. And he misses. And that is the end of the boar's turn. Next up is the anchorite next to Wall. Who takes out. You start to see him casting a lightning bolt spell. Oh man.
Yeah, I just realized that's the ball 3.
3 different people. You guys are all lined up. I need the 3 of you to make a oh man, that's been holy shit. Okay, yeah, I need the 3 of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I think I have that with advantage.
You do.
No.
Yes, I do. There we go. Got back by 20.
Wall, as you were hit by this lightning bolt, you realize that you should have at least taken a little bit less damage. However, as the lightning runs through your body, you feel it amplifies as it shocks you to the core. You take the normal 31 points of damage. And I
Uh-oh.
need you to give me a Constitution saving throw. As you try to grip and figure out what's going on.
Can I lucky that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't go lucky.
As you try to grip and feel what's going on, you realize still there is lightning coursing through your body, amplifying the effects. You are one short off of a point of passing to get rid of that curse that Galistar put on you.
Oh, damn it. I thought it was like 16. Oh, well. I just gotta get hit by some
And
more
so,
lightning.
actually, I'm gonna. Yeah. And so, as you see that, you are gonna take that 31 points of damage. You are stunned for a turn.
Okay.
Alora and Grizzly, you're gonna take 31 points of damage as well. And that is going to be the end of the Anchorite's turn. And that thing's not going. It's not moving. Anything like that. All right, Grizzly, it's your turn.
Um, First thing I'll do is I'll shift, so get some temp HP. Better than nothing. Okay. And this area up here, am I able to see the anchorite in front of wall, or is this a solid wall?
That is a solid wall blocked by vines.
Okay. I'll adjust up so I can see the anchorite to the south again, and I'll take a shot.
Yeah,
Take a shot at him.
All right. Let's see, get a clear view. Yeah, walls in the way.
No. The one to the south, not the one next to wall. So this guy
gotcha.
down
All
here.
right, yeah. You should be good. Oh yeah. That guy looks like he's about to fall over.
So 13 damage in total.
Oh shit. Okay. So yeah. He has HP left.
All right.
Oh.
We'll put the second attack into him then.
All right. And the arrow flies straight into the head, killing him in an
Nice.
instant as he falls down on some of the pumpkin patches.
And that's gonna be me.
All right. Alora, you're up.
Right. Let's see. Let me try to mollify the boar. Is that possible?
You trying to soothe it, calm it down?
Yeah. Calm it.
Yeah. Give me an animal handling with advantage since you took the potion.
We don't want to
All right,
hurt you.
so, as you talk to the boar, you start to ease its mind as it turns to you and snorts. The snort is in a agitated snort. It looks like it's not going to attack you or the rest of the party.
Alright. I'm gonna quaff a greater potion of healing. Wow.
Okay. 20 HP.
And gonna step back further into the mansion or a little cottage. Alright, that's my turn.
All right. Zeno, you're up.
All right. Like an all-star Olympian, I'm gonna try to move around here. Work my way here. Just within range. I'm gonna toss 2 javelins at the anchorite.
All right. And that is a hit.
Going for the next one. I'll show you why Zeus being in Olympics was a thing back then. I mean, it was, but
You
not
just
for
wanna
Zeus.
you just wanna wrestle
He
naked.
hits.
Admit it.
Do it like the Greeks.
Yep.
All right. You pierce him, and then like it almost looks like he staggers back as if he's almost had enough.
That is the end of Venom's turn.
Okay, Wall is stunned. You're no longer stunned, Wall. You'll be able to move next. The boar, which Alora calmed down, starts to retreat as it runs away. The anchorite, which looks to be on death's edge, you see him as he shapeshifts back into a boar. And he takes the dash action as he starts to run away. Wall and Zeno.
No, you
And
don't.
he retreats north, like northwest. Oh, he's out of here, bro. That guy has like 80 something speed.
I can still throw my javelin. My javelin's what, 120 feet? Is that my disadvantage? Yeah, 120 feet. I can move up 30 feet, toss that javelin. Catch. Disadvantage?
Yeah, possibly. All right, we'll see.
Better.
All right. So, as the battle looks over, you want to try that? Move
Oh,
your
hell
feet,
yeah.
you know?
I'm gonna try that shit. I'll move up 30 feet right here, where he is, and I'm gonna toss
Yep.
at disadvantage 2 javelins. Get away from me. Hell no.
You may want to move a little bit over. There you go, 40 feet. All right.
I can't.
That one
I'm
misses.
targeted. Okay.
You're yeah, I know. Just you're one off. Keep doing it
Alright.
again. Just target this boar over here or something.
Oh, okay. Let me target. Alright. Let's do this one more time. Oh no!
Nope, the boar gets away.
No!
Oh man. As it runs away, the sound of combat is over.
Damn
Roar
it.
apes as it runs through the forest, leaving a trail.
Did I
Down. You're not
did I
seeing
notice anything about the like do I know that I'm cursed or something like that or
Yeah,
no?
you felt like you felt like like I said, you felt like the effects were amplified, even though you should have been able to dodge most of the lightning bolt. Like it barely touched you, and it still did a good amount of damage to you. That lingers suspicion in Wall's head.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and just say, that was close. When you guys got hit by that lightning, did it how do I put it? Did it do more damage than you expected?
No, it's just hurt as it usually would.
I don't know why, but I mostly avoided it, but for some reason it it injured me as if I got hit by the full thing. Never happened to me before.
Laura, as you open that door, give me a dexterity check.
Uh-oh.
Nice. So as you open the door, you see within that room a tree that almost looks alive. And when you
Careful of
see
that
that
room.
tree, you see on the floor a bunch of vines try to stretch out and lash straight at you and try to hit you, but you were able to quick step back and jump
Oh,
away at the lashing vines within the nick of time. Who knows? You felt as though it might have tried to rope you in.
careful, everyone. Stay away from this area of the house. Those vines are up to no
You,
good.
Zeno, you see something very suspicious in the south as you see a bluish light in this area as it's starting to pounce off the walls, and you start seeing flickering it from white to blue. You guys may be able to move now.
I let the rest of the team know what I see south.
All right. I don't think we should tackle that room unless we're all together. Just going to step back and look in another room. See a bunch of blood here. The smashed door.
Where you are, Alora, you see that there looks to be a note in that room that you're in, uh, right next to this little chimney.
All right.
Yeah, you're.
I will go ahead and pick it up
You like
and
to
read
read
it.
it?
Yeah.
All right. It looks to be a series of what appears to be an entry. Two entries you see from a woman who marks herself from the name Jaina. Give me a. It appears to be smudged. It looks like time has taken place over here. Um,
Hmm.
give me a. Let me see. There is a. Especially for this one. I'm gonna say to give me an insight check for you to string together the words that you think you're reading.
Oh, okay.
All right. So from the entry, when you read it, you're able to string together the words based off what you believe they say. Give me a second.
Sure.
Pull up this journal entry. And so as you read these words, you read the first entry that you can string together.
Today's magical endeavor to reinforce the house turned out differently. In my attempts, I've only managed to make it fireproof. A clumsy mistake, but perhaps a useful one?
You see another entry that
Hmm.
states,
I'm done. I've finally done. 9 out of 10, I usually fail my summoning rituals, but this time Fola said it worked. That was my 281th try. On a statue, no less. Too bad I'll never see it be put to use. Because my study on the Sword Coast is over.
Well, I'm not sure if the house is still
and
fireproof.
that's it.
But maybe that's a way that we can get rid of the tree. Oh, but something that was summoned. Maybe that tree. Take a look in here. Oh, anything of note in this room?
You notice that some birds have laid their nests there over time.
Oh,
That's about it.
well,
Seems as though nature has taken its course over time here.
all right. There might have been something summoned in this house, but it seems to be a fireproofed house at least. Not sure if that's how we can deal with that tree, or if we want to even deal with it. It seems it's living in harmony with the animals. I would steer clear of the door for now. You want to get some vines wrapped around your leg.
As you say,
What do y'all propose we can do?
Oh, sorry. You guys. Oh yeah, you guys do see the stairs. But
yes.
you're
Oh,
around it. There are a set of stairs that you can go up as well as you look around from the entrance. They immediately you're like, oh well, we're gonna plan grizzly, but we're going upstairs.
Only I was a
All
level
right.
2 cleric. Could charm plants and animals.
there's some plant growth over here. Careful.
You do see there is some plant growth, and you notice around every cell when you guys walk into the room, they seem to react to you walking in the room, almost as if they start moving about even more as the closer you get to it.
Well, whatever you are, we're friends of Jaina. Then move back.
You see no reaction from the plants.
Hmm. A mirror room.
Oh, that's a tub. Like as you
Oh,
walk
oh,
in, you see like a dirty tub full of
on the wall.
water. As you do look up, yeah, you do see that droplets of like rain and like has dripped through, filling the bath with a small tub of water. As you look in, you see something sitting within there. Would you like to dig your hand in there and take it out?
Sure.
I like how the both you, Wall, and Zeno, like when I said that, move back away from her at the same time.
But before I do that, I'm just gonna heal myself up a little bit more. Oh.
You never know. No?
Gotta,
All right, I use my last potion. All right, do I need to roll to do that?
Nope.
Okay. Is there something nearby
So-
that I can poke it with first?
Let's see.
I'll grab the tongs
you,
here.
you do see, yeah. So yeah, you can grab the tong and you
All right,
stick
I'll use that.
the tong
Mhm.
straight in there, and as you dig in there with the tong, you grab it and you realize the tong is quite rusty and old, and you feel as though it may break at any moment. As you do grab what appears to be a potion of some that has some type of concoction in it. Give me a dexterity check, please, not to break. Oh, Grizzly, you got. As you step next to the flower, like next to the the flowers that look alive, you see it puff out a plume that looks suspicious. Give me a dexterity check as you're next to it. You easily jump back as you see this plume of smoke just sort of sprinkle down around like a 5-foot area of where you just were, as it just slowly falls to the ground. It's a yellowish tint that you see of this powdery mix that falls to the ground. Not sure what it would have done to you, but you notice that the plants reacted to you as you got closer to it. In Alora, as you dig in to the small tub down there, you notice that you're trying to dig through these dried, nasty leaves they look old, and you probably didn't want to stick your hand in there as you start to like imagine yourself actually squirming through and grabbing the potion. Who knows what type of has been settling down there, and you are able to use the tongs to lift it up, and you grab this concoction, this unknown pink liquid that you see.
Hmm.
As you examine it, give me an Arcana check.
For some reason, these never
Just
go
need a 12 or higher.
Okay.
All right. So you're able to, from your studies that you've seen, as you grab this, you realize that this is a potion that reduces your age, as it's a potion of longevity
Oh, dang.
that's in your inventory. When you
It's
drink
your
that
age by how
potion,
much?
your physical age is reduced by a 1d6 plus 6 years to a minimum of 13. Each time you drink the potion, every new one, there is a 10% cumulative chance that you instead age by 1d6 plus 6 years.
Oh. It's not something that
Oh.
I'd need, but or anyone else in this party for now. But
You guys
maybe
want
it's
to see
something that could be
teenage Grizz?
valuable to people like, I don't know, Tabor West or someone.
Teenage anyone here
Oh,
except for
no.
you, Laura.
Who wants to go
What's
adventuring
another
again?
10 years to Laura?
All right. Did anyone want to de-age? It's a risk, but I
I
wonder.
think I'm fine.
I mean,
Like
I'm
my
still
age.
I'm still in my 20s, so you know, I don't want to be a teenager again.
Yeah.
Maybe when I hit 50, you know, if we're still around, you can give me that potion.
All right.
Yeah, the first time you take it, it will decrease your age, but every time you take a new one, yeah, there's a 10% chance that it'll
Yeah,
actually age you instead.
let's look into that like 20 years from now, see what happens.
Let's keep it in the back burner.
Yeah, well, we'll put in our back pocket for now.
All right.
If anything, I want to get older. All right.
Yeah, you're like 50. No, like yeah, you're like 48. Or like 50, 53. Oh no, you're like 51, 53 or something like that. But basically, yeah, you're still a teenager.
Are these books on the ground? Do I see anything special or?
Give me an investigation check, as most of the books look quite old and torn. They uh look
Okay.
not legible for reading standards. Okay, yeah, so you do find one particular one that looks like another journal from Jaina with a note
Hmm.
that she has. Would you like to read it?
Yes.
All right, so you peer in. Give me a second. Let me fix my window. What the hell does it keep expanding? Here we go. Okay, so you look and read the note. And as you read the note, it states,
I finally found a buyer for the house. A striking woman with purple eyes and orc ears, no less. She's thrilled, and I'm over the moon to be back in Altera.
you see another note on there that says,
Slight hiccup. I'm worried that the new owner might stumble upon the summoning circle and I couldn't fully erase it. Crafted with the stubborn ink from Altera. I have to find a way to conceal it.
Oh. All right.
and that's it.
Wonder what happened here. What do y'all suggest that we do next?
Whatever you do, watch out for the flowers on the floor. They seem to spew something foul, poisonous looking.
Definitely gave me a bad feeling.
Over there, though, it looks like there are stairs down visible through the room, but it's more of those sickly looking flowers. Do you think these plants have kind of a central hub, kind of like that fungus creature at the fortress?
I think the tree is pretty central as well. Don't know
You
where
think
we
we
should.
should? You think we should check that tree out again?
If we do, it'll probably be a fight. We'll have to destroy it. If we can.
Well, if we're gonna do it, we should be prepared, but maybe there's still more to explore.
The house might be fireproof, so I guess my fire would work pretty well on the plants. I don't know how long that enchantment would last. It seems as though this place has been abandoned for a long time.
True enough, but
Except for the new occupants outside. Mhm.
did you have a chance to explore the rest of this floor?
Yes, there's a bath, a bathroom to the west, and we were able to unearth this potion of longevity from the bathtub. However, I didn't see anything else. No,
What about
other
the
than
rooms? What about the other rooms over here?
Grizzly, as you draw
ah,
closer to the door, you notice underneath, with your perception, your passive perception, that there are vines slowly moving on the other side of that door.
Okay, we can ignore the door here. Just don't touch it.
all right.
But I'm curious what's down here.
I have a scroll of Misty Step. I don't know if I want to use it for this.
Could try wrapping cloths around our faces. Help screen anything out as well.
That's
Grizzly,
true.
did you touch the flowers when it released the stuff?
No, I just stepped near them. They seem to react to our presence.
Hmm.
Grizzly, give me a nature check, please. Actually, since you saw that plume. Yeah. You realize that this is similar to what you have seen with the assassins who tried to kill Wall. However, you realize that the plume, the smoke that you saw, isn't as potent as what they tried to use against Wall. Perhaps your idea of actually covering your mouths with some type of cloth may give you an advantage while moving through it to not be affected by whatever it is that it's attempting to do to you.
Yeah, I'll parrot that to the group. So what do you think? Should we risk it?
Well, I don't think we were in any trouble, in any hurry. Does anyone want some tea? I can pour some tea.
Or I could
Yeah,
use some.
if we're not in a hurry, we can always just, sit down for a cup of tea.
All right.
If you're gonna make tea, I'll
So
go ahead and use a scroll of prayer of healing on us.
while you guys are
Uh-oh.
relaxing for the next 10 minutes, you guys hear what appears to be, at one point, the sound of chanting coming from downstairs.
That's never good.
Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. Maybe I should have suggested tea.
Oh, Lord.
Maybe we could get the drop on
Go
them.
ahead and roll your 2D. What is that? Plus, yeah, prayer of healing. So you heal everybody for 14 points of damage. Nicely done. All right.
Do we want to check out downstairs first?
Oh yeah, and everybody heals for 8 points as well because of Alora's teapot.
Oh yeah, temporary point.
Oh yeah, temporary HP. Yeah, everybody gets 8 temporary HP.
Great.
Grizzly, you can deny it or accept it. I know
My
you have
temp
no
HP have
shift.
worn off because my shift wore off.
Oh, okay, so you just replace it with
So
the 8.
yeah, I'll
Gotcha.
put the 8 temp HP on there.
All right.
Do we recognize the language of the chanting that we hear coming from downstairs?
Everybody recognizes that it's Orcish. Everybody speaks Orc here.
I'll whisper. The note said something about the new owner of the house having orc ears. We may be trespassing ourselves.
So maybe they live in here.
Well, I
Whoever they
mean,
are, maybe they're cozy with the anchorites, so want to be wary of them.
if anything, we might have to get into a fight. We could just convince them that we're just came to the wrong house.
I feel like something's being summoned downstairs.
Probably
All
is.
right. Shall we go check that out then?
We might be able to bypass the tree by taking the room over here,
That's true.
but I can't guarantee that.
Well, I'll wrap my hood cloth, or take off my hood and wrap it around my mouth like a mask, or a mouth and nose. It's easy.
I'll wrap
do
my
this.
bandana, scarf, whatever I'm wearing on me, around my face.
Aurora, as
Also
you're
take
there,
one,
and you
too.
guys get closer, I need you guys to give me a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Ooh.
All right, you both are able to pass through to the other side easily.
Oh,
Zeno, you just walk through very nonchalantly,
Oh.
not giving a fuck. As you guys hold on, actually, go ahead and move, Zeno. As you guys are in this room, it feels as though the lines that you're looking around were plumes of of what appears to be an unknown mushroom reacts. However, it doesn't attack you. It feels alive. Trailing to the downstairs middle area where you see the giant tree.
Right.
Grizzly, as
Oh.
you open that room, you see bones spread across the floor. It looks like some people have been living here.
We may be over the summoners. I'm gonna peer down through the hole in the floor.
As you peer through down the hole in the floor, what the hell's at that level? Oh, okay. You see what appears to be a living room that has broken. It looks like just broken furniture around. No, there's no sign of any sentient being down there.
Do I spot any other exits from the room from where I'm standing?
Any exits? You mean like windows or anything like that?
Doors, anything like that?
No. Besides, the other room that you see in here, that's about it.
I think there's a open space.
Looks like
Grizz.
storage.
Hmm.
Appears I led us astray. My apologies.
Don't worry. Do I find anything close to the bones? See many broken
Nope.
potion
It
bottles.
just looks to be scattered broken bones and broken potion. Exactly. So it looks like there were attempts to, for whatever reason, you give me an insight check
Alright.
based off your deduction, what you think you see, or what you can assume. Yeah, you're not really sure. Yeah, you're not really sure. You just see a bunch of potions around, and you start to wonder like what they were trying to do with these.
Alright. Hmm.
Anything stand out? The boxes and stuff in this room.
Give me an investigation check, please.
Ugh.
Oh my.
No.
Nothing material looks of notable interest to you in the room. Just dust, broken planks.
Do y'all want to try? Barbarian?
Feel free to look around, but I'm going to see if we can find the summoners.
Oh. We'll join
Oh,
you.
actually, Grizzly, give me a perception check when you're in that room, please.
This room I'm in now?
The one that you were
Oh, the
previously
one.
in.
Okay, I'll give you the perception. Okay.
Yeah, this is a listening check.
God dang.
You faintly hear the sounds of Orcish underneath that room. Don't know what they're saying, but that's about it.
I'll try handed investigation.
All right.
I can understand Orcish, actually, so do I hear anything?
You find nothing of interest, Wall.
All right. It's normal.
Give me a perception check, Alora. You hear the sound of Orcish. However, you hear them as if they're reciting a ritual of summoning underneath
All right.
you.
Alright. Looks like I have to go stop them. We roughly know where they are. Let's go stop that before it progresses any further. Or unless you guys wanted to break through the floorboards over above them.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea.
It'd make for a good ambush.
Alright. Let's go back. Just in case you had to go by the tree down there. Gonna stand back.
I
Wait,
think
which
we're.
room?
Yeah, I
It's
was
in
gonna
the
say.
the
Oh, you're gonna
closet right
Okay.
underneath us. Here. What's Grizz up to, by the way?
All right. You want to jump through?
I like how he said that right. It's like, where the hell are they? All right, so Grizzly's just like staring at this tree that you can appear that looks very alive. By the way, Grizzly, this tree, it does look very alive, and you, as you're standing next to the plumes of the of the flowers, they are starting to react to you. You feel as though if you make any other step inside that room, uh, everything in that room may lash out to attack you. While that's going on, the two barbarian brothers upstairs are looking down at the planks. And what do you guys do with the room that Grizzly was previously in?
Could try to bust him down.
We just jump up really high and slam down as hard as we can.
Would
That's
pass
definitely
without
Please.
would pass without trace make a difference with these plants?
As you look into the room, Grizzly, and you're thinking about that, you look over and there are some parts that you can pass through, like without touching the vines. Sure, you have a good assumption that they won't react with you moving silently. However, you do feel as though with the vines along the room, if you were to touch one, it would lash out. Do you still want to cast it and try to get through the room?
I'm gonna.
It would be very difficult too. You feel as though, so it would require dexterity. I mean, I'm going to say this is going to require actually your acrobatics as you're trying to balance yourself along the room and everything like that. The DC is pretty high, not 20, but really like, yeah, it's going to be really difficult to maneuver around. Are you willing to take that chance?
Not yet,
Okay.
because I don't know what
And
everybody else
as
is
you're
doing.
there,
So yeah.
yeah, as you're there, barbarian brothers, as you both jump up and slam into the ground, give me a because you guys are using pure strength on this one. Give me a strength check, please, the both of you.
No.
Grizzly,
Didn't eat breakfast.
you hear the sound, what appears to be it sounds like somebody stomping extremely loudly upstairs repeatedly, as if they're trying to break through something. And you look up, and all you can do is just, it's Wall and Zeno attempting that. On the other side, you start to hear the sound of chanting stop. It ceases on the other side, straight down in this room. And you hear the sound of orcish, like slight whispers. You can't make it out what they're saying, but you hear almost as if they're about to get ready for something. And it goes quiet.
Well, all right then.
Ah, that
I'm
was
so
weird.
sorry, y'all. I guess we lost the element of surprise. Well, do y'all want to? They're accepting us above us. Do you all want to go downstairs instead?
That's it. Maybe they heard that and then they go, and then we catch them by surprise by taking the stairs.
Or if that's what you want to do. What do you want to do, Wall?
Unless you want to try again, and maybe we could throw some of these things on the ground.
I feel like they wouldn't be expecting us coming through the ceiling. They think we're going down the stairs, actually. Want to try it one more time?
Yeah, that's actually true. They're gonna. Yeah. You're right. I like the way you think. Let's try again. Alora, maybe you should join us. We could use the extra strength.
Okay.
And you just gotta jump really high as you can, and then stomp down.
Somehow I can't control character.
Yeah, movement's locked at the moment. So
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
moved it. Yeah. So
All right.
are you going to try to attempt with them?
All right, sure.
All right, I need all three of you to give me. Grizzly's just shaking his head with his head on his head right now. Give me all three of you a strength check.
I feel like. Oh no.
Oh no! What?
Oh, sorry. I thought my roll went through. Okay.
All right, Wall, your turn.
What do you mean, Wall, your turn? Oh, it didn't go through?
No, it didn't go through.
Oh, I thought I pressed it. Oh, I thought I got a 7 again. Okay. Alright. Oh, where'd it go? This did not work. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, are you kidding me? We really got the
Okay.
opposite.
So, all three of you, as you just jump, you all break through, falling to the ground. In Grizzly, you see the three of them like crash through as they fall to the ground. All three of you land prone, and you guys take 3d6 worth of damage. As you guys all take 13 points of damage, falling through, and you guys fall prone to the ground.
Good thing we had some tea. But not
And
that
as
kind
you
of tea.
crash like and land straight on your heads, Grizzly, you see them. It's just like you're like right there where they fell. As you stand and you see them, your comrades just collide down to the ground. You see Alora, like she falls straight on her butt. Wall falls straight, like almost on his head. Zeno like falls to his side on the ground. What do you do? Literally, like what you guys see is Grizzly is literally like has like a sweat drop on his head like as he sees that. And as you see that, Wall, Zeno, and Alora, you see three anchorites staring at you guys. And the biggest one says,
Attack! Kill them all!
and at the same time, they all launch lightning bolts at you guys.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
All right, the first one, the big guy attacks Zeno.
I get advantage on that, right? If you're prone,
You're
that
prone
doesn't.
on the ground. Let me see. Let me
Does
see.
that
I don't
affect the
think.
tear reflex? I don't think so, right?
Think so. With your let me see. That you can see.
I can see that.
You were caught by surprise. I'm gonna say no. You can't even see this as they were. Yeah, you were caught by surprise. You didn't even see this. They were on you. So yeah, no, you don't get advantage on this one. You barbarians don't.
Right.
Oh, damn.
Yep. Wall, you also get hit with a lightning bolt that courses through your body.
Alright, let's see what I
And
get.
Alora, you get hit with one other one as well.
Oh, I failed.
These guys hit hard.
Probably won't be too bad. Roll that dex.
Are we allowed to use the dex when we're prone?
Yeah, everybody use dexterity saving.
Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, I'm gonna favored by the gods.
Okay.
Wait. For some reason I don't have it, even
You're one
though
off,
it's
you might as
covered
well.
by short rest. Did I use it last time? Maybe.
Uh,
But I have
you
full
did. You
sorcery
used it
point.
against Yancy Ben. You
Oh,
used it against
yeah.
Yancy Ben.
Whoops. Okay. Oh. Silvery barbs?
Um.
No, never mind. Okay.
Silver Bob's only on attack roll or everything. Yeah, I think you just fell,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Can I counter
So
spell?
you, Alora, yes, you can counter. Well, you were, you fell down. You were taken by surprise. You didn't.
Oh,
Well, give me a dexterity check to see your reaction. Because you hear chanting. Not that you can hear the chanting as if they're trying to cast something.
all right. I'm reaching here.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, it was tough on
Okay.
this one. Yeah, you didn't pass.
All right.
Yeah,
How
so
much damage is it?
unfortunately, you are gonna take 32 points worth of
Okay.
damage.
Oh.
So you take 32 points of damage. Wall, you pass, luckily, and you take 29 points of damage. And give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
All right, let's see what I'll get.
No.
I'm a lucky
Oh
duck.
no.
A lucky duck.
Okay.
I want that. I want that curse gone. There we go.
Oh, nicely done. Okay, so you just take that damage, and like the electricity coursing through your body starts to fade away after that attack. You feel as though it was amplified, but you have managed to been able to ward off whatever it was that was affecting you. You're not stunned. You just take 29 points of damage.
Yep, got it.
All right, so you already taken it. All right, Zeno, you are going to take 31 points of damage from that attack.
All right.
Never let me suggest something like that again.
All right, Grizzly, you're in a little bit of a predicament here, man. You see that your comrades are on the other side, and it is very, very dangerous to where you are, as you don't see any sign of enemies, and this tree is in your way. We're gonna roll for initiative, guys. As the anchorites are going to get ready to attack. Go ahead and roll initiative, guys.
Oof, today's just not my day.
Wall, go ahead and roll that initiative. All right. So, Wall, you are up first. When you're in this room, guys, by the way, I forgot to let you know, the three of you, you see this summoning circle with a skull of blood on it in the middle. Perhaps that's the summoning circle which is causing its falcon's demise.
So I have to use half my movement to get up, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, ooh, okay. Yes. I am going to try to get up and I'm gonna YOLO it. And I can only move half, so...
Just remember, you have 40 speed, so.
But I thought it's half movement, because I was prone.
Correct. You have 40 speed, but you have half movement, so you can move 20, not 15.
Yeah, I know, 20, yeah. I went back because I was like, I wanted to move over here instead. Yeah, so I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna use use my bonus for a potion.
Okay.
That's superior potion. Get back 40 HP.
All right. Oh no, the superior, that's a plus. You get 50, my friend. You don't get 40.
Oh, right,
remember,
I forgot.
Ella
That's the
gave you
special one.
extra.
Yeah, that's right. I
Yeah.
forgot. I didn't notice the plus, so. Figure. Alright, well, yeah, and then that'll be it for me. Well, actually,
All right.
let's actually hold on.
Actually,
Because
you could like throw a javelin or something. I don't know if you have.
no, I'm not gonna do that. I just realized I can just dash. So I could move another, like, yeah. So I'm gonna actually go over
20
here.
feet.
Okay. I'm thinking that, like, do I want to try to go in this circle? Alright, I'm going to... You said that we saw that the thing in there maybe it'll be the key. So I'm gonna try to run in and see if I can grab it.
All right. As you attempt to grab the skull,
Don't you touch that!
give me an when you attempt to grab it, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm not lucky that.
That's your last lucky, right?
Actually, no. Actually, I won't. Nah, I'm not. I'll just take it.
So, as you are attempting to grab the skull, you see that as soon as you touch it, it lashes out at you as a lightning courses straight through you. It only hit wall, by the way, not Aurora.
Okay.
I was about to say.
You fly back. Oh my god, you fall straight onto the plant. Actually, oh wait, actually no, those plant that's not supposed to be there. You fly back 20 feet and fall. Give me a acrobatics check, by the way. As you're about to fall prone again on the floor.
All right, let's see.
You're about to land back. Oh my god. So you fall prone on the ground as the lightning just pushes you straight back. And you take, since you're not well, yeah, you're already taking anyway. You're going to take 24 points of damage. As you realize that this skull isn't something that you want to touch.
Can I say anything?
Yep.
You could scream.
And Ball's just gonna be like, be careful. When I touched it, it shot lightning out.
Yeah, we can see.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it for me.
Good last session, guys. It's nice knowing the party.
Grizzly needs some healing.
Like, bro, there's only like 4. I mean, Grizz is on the other side. All right, Grizzly,
You
it's
can run
your
upstairs.
turn.
You can run upstairs and come down through the same hall we did.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Get the drop on them.
All right, great.
I know there's gonna be a lot of questions because you got to figure out how the fuck you get up
Yeah. All right. So,
there.
first question:
Okay.
what distance could I cover if I tried to pole vault with the pole of extension I have? Because it's got
What is it? 10
it
feet?
can
How
yeah,
far
it
does
can
it extend?
yeah, it can expand up to 15 or up to 10 feet. So if I took a
Okay.
running jump to then try to pole vault through the room.
So this is gonna be straight acrobatics. All
Oh,
right, so
God.
you can do so, and for every feet you're jumping, that's not within. Basically, the way I'm doing it in my head, I already have the DC set based on like how far. Let me see. Give me a second. Let me take.
Yeah, it's 30 feet from the looks
Jumping
of it.
16, 30 feet, yep, 30
Yeah.
feet. All right, the DC is set to 16. You need to make it 16 your acrobatics check to run so you got to move back a little bit for
Yep.
little two step and then pole vault straight over, jumping over. You may land on Zeno.
That's just the
But he may take a
consequence
little bit
of
of
it.
damage from that.
All right, so
All right.
God. All right, so I rush forward and I try to pole vault across. Acrobatics, you said.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna areas grace that.
All right.
Yeah, this is a good day. All right. Yeah. Nope. All right. So where do I land?
So with an 11, you land straight in the middle, and you do step on some of the vines within as you do fall down, and you're not able to reach the other side. Give me a dexterity check, please, as they are about to try to grab you and restrain you. You made it.
Ooh.
With a 14, you're able to swiftly dodge out the way, moving your foot in a movement, like avoiding each one as it lashes out, trying to hook around your foot. You realize that you're probably going to want to make a jump again next turn.
Okay.
With the speed that you have, you could try to keep moving, although there is a plume of smoke here. You won't be able to make another jump.
Okay. I am gonna try to keep moving, and I've still got the face covering on, so I'll at least still have
Yep.
advantage. How much more movement do I have left from this?
So you used 10 feet.
Yeah.
From just and then with the pole vault, that was an extra 10 feet. So
I got like 10 feet more.
And you landed right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I don't count the vaulting as the 10 feet. I think as a magic item, that's a little bit extra that you can use to get across.
Yeah.
So because you did that, I'm gonna say you can move 20 feet like right around here. You'll still be in that room slightly.
Okay.
Okay, so as you do that, you see a plume of smoke pop up. Give me that Constitution saving throw with advantage. And the DC is set to 12.
Got it.
Nice. You're able to make it through, no issue. You are in that room slightly, and the tree is looking straight at you as if it may attack you next turn.
Okay. That was a busy turn, so that's me.
All right. So that is it. It is now the anchorite of Talos' turn. So he's out of lightning bolts, thankfully for you guys. And you guys
Yeah,
are prone on
boy.
the floor. He takes out he takes out his clawed gauntlet and goes up to Wall on the ground and attacks him with advantage. And that is a solid hit, as you were only going to take 4 points of damage. And that's all he's going to do on his turn. Yep. Alora, you're up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really the lightning bolts that these guys are very scary about.
All right. Let's see. I think. Excuse me. I'm just gonna rely on Grizz to heal us and just go full offensive. So, because I don't have anything else besides my cure wounds. All right.
She says that I get wrapped up by the tree.
Oh. Let's see. All right. Fireball time. All right. Hello.
I'm a dummy.
Oh.
I forgot you could fireball a room.
Oh.
So, as you fireball the room, the orc screams in agony, not because they got hit with the fireball, but the skull explodes in an
Oh.
instant.
Oh.
Yay.
Okay. Yay.
No consequences. Yay.
As the skull blows up, the orcs look at you guys, and you hear and feel an earthquake rumbling.
Uh-oh.
This is fine.
No, more consequences.
The summoning circle dies out, and the whole
Oh.
house is about to collapse within.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna let you guys know.
Can I crawl out the window? I'm gonna get up and try to get out the window.
They were boarded
The
up.
thing about the window,
Oh,
they're
okay.
boarded up. Someone needs to
Oh.
smash through that window and break through as the summoning circle has died out.
All right.
Barbarian brothers.
Well,
Literally, I'm looking like what's his name from Star Wars. Chris Hemsworth is like, this is where the fun begins.
all right.
So, what do you want to do on the rest of your turn as you're getting up from being prone?
Like, sorry guys, that's orcs, and I'm just gonna move over into this corner. They're like, you might have to drag my body out, guys. All right, that's all I can do.
It is Brannick's turn. And you see the orc literally runs north, and he starts opening the door, and you see him run upstairs.
Oh.
That's it. Next up, the anchorite next to him looks at you guys, and he looks at Alora.
You stupid girl, what have you done?
Stupid in your definition?
Stupid like a
He
fox.
takes out his longbow. He takes out his longbow and pops one shot off at you just
Oh.
because he's angry at you for doing what you did.
Well, I have a lot of reactions.
And
So.
he misses.
Woo! Yeah.
And the reason why he misses is because he has a -2 on the shot because his teammate's in the way.
Oh.
He then looks at you and he flicks you off as he runs north.
Bye bye.
Zeno, you're up.
All right. Zeno's gonna get up, stand up, kind of dust himself off. Zeno's gonna then move over here. Actually, move over here. Actually, I'm not really flanking. And Zeno's gonna attack him using reckless attack. And then he can attack him with great axe.
You're attacking the orc?
Well, he's a threat, isn't he?
Yeah, man. Didn't he like hit me while I was on the
Wait,
ground?
but hold on. But where's the window? I thought the window's like over here somewhere.
Well, nope. It's right down there. You already
Oh.
attacked the orc. That's what you're doing.
Okay. Oh, too late now.
That is a solid hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me. All right. You hit the orc for 11 points of damage.
Might as well go, get the extra hit in.
That is a hit. For 4 points of damage.
All right. I'm going to take a potion of greater healing.
All right.
And that will be the end of my turn.
All right. Wall, you're up.
Okay, I
You
get
feel the
up.
house shaking down.
Yep.
You see the boarded up walls. What are you going to do?
Seeing how, Zeno
up
was
windows.
attacking this dude, Wall was thinking, "This got the right idea. Let's try to take this guy out first." Don't worry, I got you, brother. And I'm gonna swing at this thing too.
No.
I'm gonna use reckless attack. So I get it. Actually, I can just move down over here. Yeah. So I'm gonna attack him. Use my +10 thing. I'm gonna swing again.
You swing and he misses as he ducks underneath it. And that is a hit for 26 points of damage. And the orc's head flies straight off. You look at your barbarian brother as you guys both pout your chests, shaking, nodding each other's heads.
Good job, brother. Now it's time to break down these windows.
Or should we give
Grizzly,
chase?
it is now your turn.
Coming down here to the window, and
Okay.
I'm gonna swing at it with the maul. For a couple of attacks.
Absolutely.
So
Just go ahead and just roll some damage, and it's double damage because of it's a maul, I believe.
yeah, that siege property. Right,
Yeah.
so there's the.
Yep.
All right,
And that's a hit.
So 12 damage to the window.
Wow. Okay, that's the first attack.
Yeah.
And still, you break through like half of it, not enough to like crawl through. You do think that this hit is gonna do it though. All right, that's a hit.
So 18 damage.
All right, now finally you bash straight through it, and you have opened up a path. Give me a second to jump through. Anything else in your turn?
No, that's gonna be it.
All right, Alora. Why is it always gotta be wall? Alora, it's now your turn.
All right. I'm just gonna make myself make my way out the window, be like on the ground. All right. Step away a little bit too. Okay. Don't follow my advice, guys. Just
Anything
come out.
else?
I will lay hands on, or cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay. Not too bad.
All right, you heal for 6 points.
That's all I can do.
All right. Next up, the enemy. You guys hear the smashing of a window from upstairs on the left side of the house. Do a tumble. Was he tumble? Let me see. Advantage on that one. You hear the sound of someone as he falls down and smashes into the ground.
Why would they go upstairs and do that?
Apparently, others are capable of misadventures than just us.
Perhaps. You don't know what's upstairs, though. Why they specifically went in there is they went up there for urgency. Looks like they probably needed to get something.
We can still get that from them.
So,
whatever they got.
the other anchorite of Talos, he also jumps out the window. But he is able to parkour dodge roll onto the ground and land safely. All right, Zeno, you're up. The house is literally on the verge of falling down.
All right. I'm gonna move over here and move here.
And you start to see right when you're about to get out a pulsating energy spiraling from the skull that shattered. So you're just gonna jump out? What you gonna do?
Well, so I was gonna ask. So I forgot with tavern. So do you need tavern brawl to throw someone, or can anyone throw anybody?
Anyone can throw anybody.
Huh?
Just takes an action.
Okay.
You gonna try to do that to wall?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to throw a wall outside, and I'll step outside with the rest of my movement.
Good. All right, so you grab wall.
I just throw him through broken glass. I don't care.
Like,
Just yeet.
wall, you get tossed through. I'm gonna say, what's your passive? Yeah, you got this. You got a fucking 19 on your passive. You're definitely good. Because that is a straight athletic. Yeah. Passive 19, definitely gonna do that. All right, so you guys are able to break out And as you see this electricity spiraling, I only got one turn. So as you see it spiraling, you feel the rumble as you see the whole entire house literally starts to collapse. And everything within the house crumbles to the ground. As you guys see wood planks, rocks from the ceiling, from the cement, all of that completely falls to the ground. And the house is almost decimated. There's still a lingering bit of the house. However, you realize that you're not going to be able to go back inside in combat. Actually, we can still do combat. Because there's still some lingering anchorites. Wait, let me see something. Are you guys? No. You guys won't.
Oh.
They're gonna transform into boards and just run away. They're
Oh,
way too
no.
fast. All right, so yeah, combat is over. I'm not even gonna play around with that because it's just a waste of time. So combat has ended, and yeah, even with the that other guy, they just have a speed of like 80. They've transformed into boars and they run north. As the house falls down, you see from the second floor a piece of paper floats in the air and hovers straight over Alora.
Try to catch it.
The
Catch
letter
it as you
saying
jump
their
up.
insurance has lapsed.
Well, let's see. I'll just. If I can't jump, I'll fly or levitate.
No, you're able to catch it.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it falls down to the ground very slowly, and much like like in a comedic way, it falls down, and in the fourth note that you read, it's from Jaina that says,
An unexpected turn. Upon discovering the circle during her final walkthrough, I feared the worst. But the purple-eyed woman was delighted, insisting on buying the house right away. If any trouble arises from that circle, well, suppose some heroes of the sword coast will know what to do, right?
and she gives a very confused laugh, and you see a drawing of her expressing her emotion when she wrote the letter. And that's it.
Oh, these experimental magic user types. All
And
right.
yet somehow it was us that
And
caused the
so
house to collapse.
Looks like it all worked
and
out.
so everything dies out, and you see the boars literally run, like they all start to run away, snorting. Like you hear this squeal as the house just collapses. They don't even pay attention to like anything else except for running straight to the woods in the south as they were eating these pumpkin seeds, and they got interrupted. You guys did hear some sounds on the northwest. What do you guys want to do? That's not there.
I guess we should check it out, right?
Most likely, yeah.
As you check out the house, I mean, sorry, not the house. You guys can actually. Doesn't matter now, actually. So you can see what the whole house. Just get rid of all the walls. Look like
Yeah, there was a fancy looking
the
lab
whole house has
upstairs.
collapsed. that crumbled down. Nobody got a chance to check on
Yeah.
it.
Oh no.
Uh, that's gone.
And
You
that
do see
boar seems sus. It looks
trails.
sus.
Oh, yeah, that boar's gone. That boar's gone. That boar was like the boar from earlier that trying to attack you guys that you combat.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, all the boars are gone now. However, you do see the footsteps that Grizzly that trailed. Oh yeah, he's gone actually. He's
I was about to say, it's like,
you do see the footsteps. Yeah, he's gone. You do see the footsteps that look like they turned straight into boars and went north. And as you guys do look north, you see from where you returned from, which was southeast, that storm still persists, but it's starting to die down a little bit. But as you see north, you do see another storm that looks dangerous. It's very, very close by. What do you do? And that's where the boars were headed.
Oh,
it looks like they headed north to the new storm. You can see the tracks here. Do you need a rest, or do we push on?
we need a slight rest or a heal. I'm pretty low. 12, 13. And I don't have any more potions. Does anyone have any potions to spare? If not, if I do get a potion, then we don't have to rest.
I do. I'll go over and I'll hand Alora. I'm assuming this is enough. A potion of superior healing.
Oh, okay. All right. Give you
Oh wait,
3.
just healing.
You could shove it in my mouth. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh,
Everybody
never
can
mind.
regain 12 hit points.
Hooray. Okay.
Alright.
Alrighty.
So do you still need a superior healing potion, or do you want a greater healing potion?
Just about 20 HP you should do.
Okay, and I'll give Zell's gonna give Alora a greater healing potion. I'll
So,
just
thank you.
use it myself.
Also, no, you do have Cure Wounds, Aurora, too. You could just upcast.
That's true. Okay. But
But
we're
I
about to
mean,
battle.
yeah,
No, it's up to you. Completely up to you. But
I'll pay back for the potion.
yeah, you could take the potion.
I'll give you 5 platinum.
Oh no, you don't have to give me platinum. You can keep your platinum.
Okay. All right.
all right, so he's giving you a greater healing potion. Do you
So,
use it immediately?
Yes.
Laura, did you tell us
Oh
about
yeah.
the
Did you
the
want to hold on
purple?
for a second? Yeah.
Huh?
Did you tell us about the
Go ahead. Go
purple-eyed
ahead, Matt.
orc?
I didn't know.
Oh,
I was asking if Laura had passed on the info about the buyer.
yeah, I think previous
I
notes
thought she.
I
I
had
thought she did
mentioned.
at
Oh,
the
okay.
beginning.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, I can reiterate it as well. All right, I'm
Okay.
good to go. How's everyone else faring?
I'm good.
I'm doing pretty okay.
Well, you good?
Oh yeah.
Do you think that orc is a relation of
Grizzly,
Drethna's?
you good? Give me a history check, guys. Actually,
Okay.
Because Grizzly knows what Drethna looks like, but you know,
I don't know
yeah.
shit.
Let's see.
I don't know shit.
It's such a oh god, niche thing to notice. And none of you guys notice anything.
Yeah.
Um,
Grizzly
it's
keeps his
such a niche
question
thing
to
to
himself.
recall.
You know,
Yeah.
he knows Drethna's eye color. Come on.
Oh no, that he knows. I'm not talking about
Yeah.
that. This is for something
Okay.
else.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, this is for something else. All right, so, what do you guys do? What do you guys wanna do?
Let's go toward the storm. We need to put an end to this local activity.
Yeah, seems like it, Falcon task us would take it would end in the storm.
Is everybody healthy enough?
I think I should be fine.
Yep, I'm just missing 4 hit points, but other than that, I'm good.
All right. Let's go. Let's move on. See if we can follow the tracks.
All right. So, you guys continue to head north, following the tracks. Give me a second. So, as you guys move along, this is where you guys were. You guys head northwest, where as you head northwest, you notice that it's not raining, but storms are picking up and electricity is sparking across the air. You realize that you're getting closer to your destination. And as you get closer, you see pillars of stone in a circle with a mass amount of half-orc anchorites of Talos. In another summoning circle,
A lot. It's like they've already sacrificed some of
you
theirs too.
see a mass amount of orcs, and they seem to be sacrificing one another. From what you could tell, the lightning is zapping every single one. It looks as though they haven't noticed your presence. However, you do see one of the orcs that you recently saw right down here. He runs up to what appears to be Galistar and whispers something in his ear. Galistar sticks one hand up and just nods his head and looks back at the summoning ritual. As you guys see this, you see Ray Dara. Ray Dara runs up to Galistar, screaming at him.
Galistar, this is madness. The summoning isn't working, and we're wasting precious time here. Falcon is out there engaging in Yanxi Bin. And we're here playing with storms.
You see Galistar as he looks at Radara impassively. Then a slow smile spreads across his face.
I know it's not working, Radara. We're missing the key ingredient.
What are you talking about? What are we missing?
with a smirk, you see him punch her straight into the circle.
You.
As he punches her straight into the circle, a lightning bolt comes straight down as she immediately screams in a horrified and betrayed no. The lightning bolt completely obliterates her as she dies straight from it, leaving nothing but scorched earth. You guys start to feel a rumble. As you guys see out of the electricity that's rummaging around, inside the middle, whoops, that's not you guys. Inside the middle of the circle, you see what appears to be a boar forming in with electricity coursing through its body. Sorry, my mouse is like fucking up. And it looks like this.
Oh no. 4 on the floor. 4 on the floor.
Oh my god.
She was gonna cook for you, but now she's been cooked.
You see Galistar as this lightning bolt hits, and he look like, as you see the lightning coursing through this entity, and it locks eyes with Galistar, signaling the summoning's grim success. You hear it speak. One second. Let me pull up my notes for that. What? Oh, my computer is like freezing. Okay, so you hear it speak.
Speak, mortal who summoned me. Why have you done so?
Galistar looks at the beast.
Primal spirit. In the name of Talos, I seek to kill Gustav Stellar, Falcon the Hunter.
He then, with a smirk, turns to you guys and he says,
And also the complete destruction of Phandalin.
the boar acknowledges what he says as it nods its head in agreement and beckons him to jump on. Galistar jumps on to the boar, and you start to see wargs appear straight from the bottom south of you guys. And all of the anchorites jump on the wargs as they head straight for Falcon's Lodge, leaving.
Ah, damn, now we gotta walk back. Shit.
Damn, if only we had something to
As
write
you
on.
guys are figuring out how to get back as soon as possible, you hear the sound of a familiar voice.
don't just stand around all day. We have work to do.
As you see Benvolio and Hobby.
Don't look at me like that. You all need me right now, and I have the perfect vehicle in order to get straight to where he is going.
Well, I'm glad you're
Consider
able to
it
help
a,
us.
Absolutely, I would be able to. Now, all you have to do is just follow along with this vehicle, and we can make it there and catch up to them in no time before they reach Falcon's Lodge or Fandolin.
We should
Sounds like
make
a
Ready to
haste
plan.
go?
then.
Move.
You see Hobby as he looks at Benvolio.
Sir, there's only space for 2 people in there.
You're like, sir, there's only space for 2 people in there.
I know, hubby. They'll be on the top. Anyways, let's get going. Come on.
So as you guys run straight towards where Benvolio and them are, you see what appears to be something that you have never seen before. It almost looks like
mission.
the Hobgoblin. What the Hobgoblin was using to attack you guys in the encampment.
The
However,
prototype.
you see Benvolio take out something that you have never seen before. It looks like what appears to be a coin, and he puts it in to the machine the mechanism that you're looking at, and this is what it looks like. As he puts it in, you hear the sound of almost what sounds to be a human screaming their heads off, and then it dies down. He looks to you guys, Benvolio, and he says,
No, don't worry about that. Those things do that for some reason.
I see.
I know what it is from the game, but
Well, anyway, let's
data.
get going.
Yep.
and so you guys jump onto this mechanism and ride alongside Benvolio, and we will see what you guys are riding on after we take a 30-minute break.
Okay.
All right.
See you guys at let's say what is it? 408, let's say 410.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right.
See you then.